So, welcome to this week's Top 5. It's the week of July 28th, 2016. I'm Christina Rees.
And I'm Brandon Zeck.
There's some good solo shows that are happening right now, which isn't a typical summer thing, but we'll hit those in just a little bit.
So we're going to start off with a group show. Number 5 is Homelife at Inmon Gallery in Houston. So it's put together by Dana Frankfurt and Gail Stack, both painters. Dana's with the gallery, Gail's with Moody. But the show is, if I'm not mistaken, it's people who have been both of their students. So it's kind of, it's names that you've recognized, both kind of newer students and people who are still graduate students and people who have kind of moved on. So Kelly Vance, Lisa Ludwig, Patricia Gonzalez, as well as Charis Ammon, who is still a student at UH and doing great work. James Radcliffe, again, another UH MFA student currently, Melinda Lazinski. The show is based around kind of the idea of all of these works that reference home life. So, of course, there are the couch paintings, and there are the chair paintings, and, you know, there are the textile paintings that's clearly derived from fabric. And it's kind of Inman's group show, but it doesn't feel like a lazy summer group show like some summer group shows, frankly, feel like. So that's really nice to kind of see people in the gallery that you normally wouldn't see in there.
So number 4 this week is Megan Solis at Hello Studio, which is at the Blue Star Arts Complex in San Antonio. Megan Solis, recent, I think, UTSA graduate.
So this is actually Hello Studio's second artist-in-residence show. Hello Studio just moved upstairs in the Blue Star Complex. Solis is kind of, she's a very detritus-y artist. There's a little bit of everything, but the work is apparently about failed relationships with others.
Yeah, the show is called Christina is a Coward. And it's the work has it's very evocative of Mike Kelly's work when he stuffs things and puts them into new sort of biomorphic forms and stuffed animals and bodies, but she does performance as well, and there's another performance, the last performance associated with this show, I believe, is going to be on August 5th.
And the performance is called Disappointments Are Revealed at Samantha and Rebecca's Slumber Party.
There you go.
You got to go see what disappointments are at the slumber party, because that could be anything.
So number 3 this week is Michael Morris. This show started out at Beefhaus for various reasons. The ending of this show is moving for this Friday to a place called Church in the Cliff. Michael Morris has been a Dallas, Denton, very thoughtful, smart, thorough artist. This is video, it's film, it's a lot of digital stuff. He's been coding. We just ran a piece about this today if you want to check that out. So the show itself, which was in Beefhaus, he was accompanying this with a kind of performance type thing, and then the Dallas police attacks happened, and then he postponed it. The work has a kind of occult, philosophical bent to it, but he's more playful than that, and it's not as dark as it seems. It doesn't tend to be. There's a lot of detail, and he lets you bring your own interpretation to the table. He's very generous that way.
So number 2 is Lauren Moya Ford, New Hands on Old World Flowers at Big Medium in Austin. I've known Lauren for a long time and kind of been following her work. She was a UH MFA grad. She's been teaching English in Spain for the past year, and all of this is kind of the culmination of work that she's made over there, along with ceramics that she made once she came back to the States. So, you know, there's paintings, ceramics, video. She also makes a lot of like artist books, and so there's a really nice risograph printed book by some people here in Houston. Really nice book of photos and self-portraits, and it's all lit by natural light. There's no lighting in the gallery.
Oh, interesting. So, well, yeah. That works at this time of year because it doesn't get dark until 10 p.m. Our number 1 show this week is Jim Stoker's at Valley House in North Dallas. This is a big solo show for a Texas veteran painter. He was at Trinity University for years, a tenured professor there, And, you know, Valley House is so lovely, and the grounds are lovely, and it's shady, and then it goes well with the work, which is landscape, especially the more recent sort of super dappled, kind of confetti-like landscape and wilderness paintings. But this is just a good, you know, dyed-in-the-wool, through and through Texas artist, and a good painter. Go get in your car and turn on the AC and go see some art.
Go see some art.